Welcome to English Binglish Part 2. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's practice listening in English. The Little Hero, a story of courage and self-belief. Once upon a time, in a small peaceful village surrounded by green fields, tall trees, and a sparkling river, there lived two best friends. Rohan was 10 years old. He was strong, tall for his age, and loved to explore new places. Arjun was 6. He was small and quiet, but he had a very brave heart. Even though Rohan was bigger and older, the two were inseparable. They shared everything: laughs, toys, and dreams of adventure. Every morning, Rohan and Arjun would meet near the big banyan tree in the center of the village. They would plan their day. Sometimes they played hide and seek. Sometimes they ran through the fields chasing butterflies. They loved to sit by the river, watching the water flow and listening to the birds sing. The river was their favorite place, but the rivers always warned them, be careful. Near the river, it is deep and strong. One bright afternoon, the sun was shining and the air was warm. Rohan and Arjun were running along the river bank, laughing and chasing each other. Rohan ran faster, pretending to be a wild deer, and Arjun giggled as he tried to catch him. But suddenly, Rohan's foot slipped on a wet stone near the river, and he fell into the deep water with a loud splash. Rohan tried to swim, but the current was strong and he could not reach the shore. His heart pounded and he shouted, "Help, Arjun, help me." Arjun froze for a moment. He was only 6. The river was big and the water looked scary. His hands trembled and his knees shook. For a few seconds, fear held him back. But then he remembered what his mother always said: "Arjun, you are stronger than you think. Believe in yourself and you can do anything." Hearing his mother's words in his mind, Arjun took a deep breath. He wiped his tears, held his small chest, and ran to find something to save his friend. He looked around and saw a long branch lying near the river bank. The branch was not thick, but it was long enough to reach Rohan. Arjun grabbed the branch and ran back to the river. Rohan grabbed the stick. He shouted with all the courage he could gather. Rohan reached out with both hands and held the branch. Arjun braced his small feet on the ground and pulled. The river was strong and the water splashed on him, but he did not give up. He pulled with all his strength, inch by inch. He dragged Rohan toward the shore. Finally, Rohan's head came out of the water and he fell on the river bank, coughing and wet but safe. Rohan looked at Arjun with wide eyes full of surprise and gratitude. "Arjun, you saved my life." "But how?" Arjun smiled shyly. "I just believed I could," he said softly. That day, the villagers heard the story and came to see the two boys. Everyone admired little Arjun. They realized that courage does not depend on size or age. True courage comes from believing in yourself, even when everything seems impossible. The river continued to flow, the sun continued to shine, and the little village stayed peaceful. But the story of the boy who believed in himself lived forever, teaching everyone that courage is not about size, strength, or age. It is about the heart that believes it can. Thank you, my dear subscriber, for being here with me. Your support means everything to me. I hope this story touched your heart. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, keep growing, and never stop believing in the power of consistent daily action. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.